Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits.
So I've seen what's going on with like Young Thug and Gunna and Young Thug tapes leaking and all that stuff. But I don't want to talk about that. Honestly, I want to talk about Gunna and reflect of betting yourself. You know, I think when Gunna got into YSL, he thought they were gonna advance his career, and rightly so. You know, this is the one ticket out of Atlanta. This is the one ticket to advance your life and better your life. Take it, you know. But he knew the friend group or the group he was around was murderers and killers. But he wanted the access they had to music and production and all that, and he just wanted that lifestyle. He wanted the rich lifestyle. The let's release let's release music. You can tell Young Thug loves not Young Thug. Gunna loves music. Music is his thing. He's the way that's how he expresses himself, and he's talking about player stuff. Like his songs are not about killing; they're about just being, going, fucking hoes and getting money. You know, and honestly, this Rico case was probably the best thing that has ever happened to him. Because if you look at it from a perspective of betting your life, he didn't snitch. In my way, if the way I define snitching is that you go out and you tell like, yo, dog, this is where he buried the bodies. This is what they did. This is how many people they killed. No, he said, hey, this is a criminal organization, and they let him go. And in a way of like, if you can like, there's phone calls where he's with his girl and he's like, yo, you can come back, this and this. And I would never blame a man for choosing getting out of jail to go be with his woman, to go be with his family, to go be with wherever he thinks is better for him than jail. I would never shame, even if you snitch, even if you do what, I can never get, because once you watch what happens in jail, bro, I don't even know how you can, once you go in, why you want to go back. Like, I can never understand that. So him looking at his chances and saying, hey, I want to go out there and better my life. He came out, he was not fat. Like, you seen he's on a different type of mentality. You know, he's about exercising, he's about wellness, he's about lifestyle, he's about bettering himself. And it shows in his body, bro. It shows in his image that he wants to be a better person. He wants to move on from this. You know, he still wanted to be friends with him, with Young Thug, saying like, yo, I didn't snitch. You know, I hope we can still be friends. And Thugger took it in a type of way that he broke his heart, and he took it to heart. And it's like, come on, bro, you took a plea too. So what's the deal? You know? So my thing is that I want to be like Thug. I mean, I want to be like Gunna. I don't know why I said that. I want to be like Gunna. You know, in this life that in this stage of life that I'm in, of bettering myself after my procedure. You know, some things happen for a reason, and you can't. You know, most of these people are cut out of your life for a reason. It's time to move on. It's time to go on for bigger and better things. And you don't know if this Afro thing, linking up with Burna Boy, Asake, and what's the other dude's name? I forgot his name. Rema, all those people could be a different, you know, you're tapping into a different market. You're tapping into different doors that, hey, you thought it's only going to be rapping thing, but there's this thing called Afro beats. And if you hop on it real quick and you show like, yo, Americans can go on an Afrobeat song, or Afrobeat artists can get on a beat, on a rapper beat. It's, you know, it's gonna create a new market, and you may be the leader of that market. You might be the pioneer of that market. You know, Afrobeat fusion rap. I don't know what you would call it, but you know, it's not about. It's maybe the doors are closed on that end, but new doors are gonna open, and you shouldn't be. You know, I like the way that he hasn't talked about it. He hasn't done any interviews. He hasn't tweeted. He hasn't done trying to defend his case. He's just adapted and said, hey, I'm going to keep rapping. I'm going to rap about lifestyle. I'm going to rap about being good. I'm going to rap about, you know, about the lifestyle I live. And he's being true to himself. And it really shows you that being true to yourself can never go wrong, you know? It's just don't try to open doors that are closed. You know, they're closed for a reason. These people they've showed you their true colors, they've showed you their true face. And now there's people who are willing to open you with open arms. This, you know, fans are understanding of your situation than the people that you've been with for like the last 6 years. People you've been in the same writing room with don't even understand your situation. They're ready to call you a rat. I don't know, but he has showed that he can still release an album. 90,000. Look, Thug came out. He was bigger than ever. He has a gut. He has boobs. His skin is still fucked up. He didn't learn from the situation. He still thinks he's some, you know, I'm king. And it's like, come on, bro. Evolve. And that's why he can't release music, because he's stuck on that heart that he's hurt. He's trying to prove that he's still the big man. And it's like, come on, bro. We all moved on. But that's all I want to talk about. What do you guys think? And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.